Okay, so if we could just have a little bit of quiet. Sorry, that's okay. Thank you, Jodie. Just keep it down with no roar tonight. Look, this is the payoff. Basically, we've been had a terrific free feed here. The grog's on tap, so now we just have to shut up and give me a little bit of your attention, and also, more importantly, the people that are about to speak. So, to kick things off, it wouldn't be a wedding without some messages from overseas. So, I believe we have a couple of very special messages, and we have Campbell is going to come up and actually read those.
Good man.
Campbell, thank you. Just to preempt this, I think the first message is, well, I'm not going to say it's not bad, it's a good message, but it's a fairly straightforward message. But the second message is the one I'd really like you to pay some attention to. It's been written by Russell's nephew, I believe, who is in America, couldn't be here. He's in America. Try and keep up. Anyway, so Campbell, please, the stage is yours.
Thank you. Okay, so the first message is from Claire Florence. Congratulations on your special day. May your love continue to grow and flourish over the years. Wishing you all the best, Claire, Andrew, and Jonathan. P.S. I hope today goes off without a hitch. Apart from the moment they actually get hitched. Can't wait for the photos and to hear all about it when you get back to NZ. Lots of love, Claire. Okay, so we've got a poem here from Lachlan, my brother. Life begins with the splitting of a soul between two bodies. Everything we do and everything we are is driven by the half of a soul that we inherit. As we grow up, our interests and ambitions stem from our soul and attract like minds to us. Through our individual passions, we are united in the friendships and interpersonal relationships that form life as we know it. Our hobbies, viewpoints, and field of work shape the world around us. Our lives build because we are constantly moving forward, driven by the desires of our half soul. The greatest of these desires is to find the other self, to become whole again. That's what love is. It's a profound feeling of joy, deeper than any other emotion that exists in this world. A sensation that can only come from the reunion of two long separated halves. In this reunion, you are blessed with the understanding that regardless of circumstance, you will never again possess only half a soul. You will, for the rest of your lives, exist as two individuals who share an unbreakable bond. You have found in each other what you have been searching for your entire lives. Congratulations, Karen and Russell.
Well done.
Wow, that was lovely, wasn't it? Yes, thank you, Lachlan and Campbell, beautifully read. Now, the speech on behalf of the bridesmaids, because apparently in 2013 bridesmaids still can't speak. Come on. We have the best man in every fuller sense of the word, Mike British. British.
I told you. Like your shirt. That's sweet. All right.
G'day. Excuse me, I was expecting to follow someone else, but here we go.
Hi.
Anyway, I'm Mike, and I'm here to just have a wee chat about the group. Before I do that though, and break down the last 25 years or so of Russell's life,
It's going to be here a while.
I think it's entirely appropriate that we have a toast to Debbie and to Melissa, the bridesmaids, who've done an awesome job, Karen, and I think you'll all agree, look absolutely stunning.
So, have you finished, Mike?
Back to the job at hand. Kind of. It wasn't when I started. It's been in and out of my pocket that many times. It's now a tissue. Anyhow, traditionally, my job is to sort of stand here and embarrass the hell out of Russell with all kinds of convoluted stories of ex-girlfriends and that sort of behaviour, but we're not going to go there tonight. No, we won't be going there tonight. I personally find that sort of macho posturing stuff a little bit vulgar, and let's face it, it's offensive to the bride. Suffice to say though, Russ, it would seem 72 is your lucky number.
Is it this?
Although, I think it's fair to say, personal experience, and those of you who know agree with me, if absolutely nothing else, Russell is fast.
It's still blurry.
Everything Russell does is absolutely flat out. It doesn't matter what it is, it's got to be done fast. I've chased him down mountains on skis, I've chased him down mountains on bikes, I've watched him eat. I've sat in his rally car, and all I can tell you is he's bloody quick. And the irony there is, for a man who's so hung up on getting things done quickly, it took only 15 or so years to string together Would You Marry Me? However, Russell and myself and a number of people here who've managed to make it here, we've known each other for over half our lives, and in that time, you know, Russell's truly been a great mate. He's a man he'll down tools and he'll do anything for you. He constantly helping people out, and quite often using Kelly's ute when it's towing cars out of drains and things. But anyway, I'm lucky enough to get the opportunity to say, Russ, I wish you and your husband, Karen, all the very best. And thank you both for tonight. Cheers.
Thank you. I'm sorry if I sprung that on Mike. I'm only running off a running sheet here, which I was provided with. Somebody didn't do too badly. He's quite step up the plate. So the next gentleman I'd like to welcome to the stage, as it were, without whom Karen wouldn't be here, and therefore none of us would be here, and that is the man himself, Tony Barnett. Give him a warm hand on his entrance.
I wish to thank everyone for coming here. I think you're all wonderful. For you travel some of the distance, I've heard that just to meet for the, Karen and Russell's wedding is overwhelming. And thank you very, very much. There is a lot of affection there. Naturally enough, we're pleased to be now part of Russell's family, and that Russell is now officially part of our family. That's just fantastic. I was happy to give Karen away. She doesn't come cheap, Russ. It's been a blessing to us. We've had a very fortunate life, I think. And to see our children with such wonderful partners is just amazing. We are delighted by it all. Thanks a lot. We are very fortunate people, and I'll leave the last word to my wife.
Oh, we're just overwhelmed. We think this is just the most wonderful occasion. Russell's been part of our family for a very long time now, and to make this official is just superb. So thank you everyone for being part of this. It's just a delight. And I tell you what, have daughters and have sons because they give you such joy.
Big kiss. Beautiful. And Karen, you may want to stay up here because it's now the opportunity for the man of the moment, Karen's wife, Russell. Sorry, it's an easy goal. How good's he shirt? Please, the man of the moment, to regard you all with his talents, Russell.
Thank you very much, Peter and Mike. Thank you very much. Now, Mike said I do everything very quickly, so please take a seat. And I just want to refute this taking things quickly because let's just ask Karen about how long things take. 16 years is quite a while. So I have prepared a few words because I knew on this auspicious occasion that I would probably struggle, as I did with reading 4 lines today.
And rightfully so.
It's all good. As Tony said, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. It was immensely appreciated that I've had such great friends come from New Zealand, and Michael, Keith and Barbara coming down from Cairns, driving all the way down, and friends from Sydney and flying, Melissa and James flying up from Melbourne. Really, really appreciate to have everyone here. So it's just beautiful to share this occasion with everybody. And as everybody knows, Karen and I met in 1997, and back then I wrote some poetry that I'd like to share with everybody today. So when we first met, Karen is such a beautiful girl, and I knew at first sight that we shared this amazing connection, and we were very much soulmates from a very long time. And so I wrote some words. And I was rummaging through a few things recently, and I found these words, and I thought they'd be appropriate to share them tonight. So just let me indulge you. So this was 1997, and it was just a few words to Karen. Relationships are not about conflict or pressure. They are to me about love and friendship, caring, understanding, laughter and happiness. And these are some words I wrote a very long, long time ago, and they're as important to me today as they were back then. So just a few simple words that I thought I'd share with you. And at the same time, another little piece I wrote. So, Karen, you're definitely one of a kind. This was written a long time ago. We all look forward to the future as the most incredible time of our life. And it's great to have you as part of it. It was quick. It was quick. From today. So it was just absolutely amazing for me to be with this beautiful girl for so long, and then to have her walk in today, and she was just a picture of beauty, absolutely breathtaking. And what a day, just perfect. I mean, the weather, this gorgeous girl, and just an absolutely perfect day. So, and our little, I'll just call up Jake. Jake is he's our beautiful boy. And he's and what a little treasure to have him in our lives. It's just the most amazing little boy, and we're very, very fortunate to have such a beautiful family. Really, really fortunate to have all you guys here to share this beautiful moment with us, and really, really appreciated this beautiful, beautiful girl. And darling Mel. So, just want to let everyone know that Karen, I love you, and I appreciate spending this day with you and the rest of our lives together. So, very good. I'll get in the room.
So at this stage, I open the floor. If there is anyone else who would like to say a few words. Melissa, I believe you're, whether you like them or not, Melissa.
Yay. I just wanted to say a few words to Russell, because you have been there since as far as I can remember, and I just want to say thank you for always being there and helping me out, and I don't think Mum could have found anyone else as special as you, and you know, I love you like a dad, and yeah, I think you're just perfect for each other, and yeah, that's all I wanted to say, and congratulations and cheers.
I've got the whole family in these chairs. Now, I was told we had a big meeting on Thursday, and I said to Karen, "Are you going to speak?" And she said, "If we can only get 3 words out and I'm a mess, I'm going to stop." So everyone, give her a big cheer. She's going to get through more than 3 words.
What an amazing, gorgeous, gorgeous day. I couldn't have dreamed for anything more perfect than what we got today. And to see you all today, these people that I want to be in our lives for the rest of our lives. I want to grow old with you all, and that's why you're here, and that's why we're here. And the reason why we're here is because we just are so in love with each other, and have been every day since we first met. And I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. This is probably the most happiest day of my life, I think. But look, I have been supported through the wedding plans by some really special people, and I have to put it out to my sister, Jackie, who has just been throwing action after request after question, ad hoc. I'm in the shops. What do you think? I mean, yeah, it's just rainfall of questions and help and assistance and inspiration and thoughts. So thank you. Also, my gorgeous, gorgeous friend Deb. We actually met in '99, and our very first night together was we actually slept together.
And last night.
Yeah, and last night as well.
Oh.
Just to complete the circle. And that holiday, that wedding, just formed a really special friendship and bond that we've had ever since. And of course, you have also been amazing and such a great support. So there's also many, many friends out there, because I think we recruited just about half of you to help with today. Jodie and Teresa, your beautiful flowers. Tina, she did the cheese plate. So look, I've recruited many of you, and I just wanted to thank you, because you've all been a part of this really special day today, and it will never ever be forgotten. It's just perfect. So thank you.
Cheers.
My family.
Yes, absolutely. I was about to throw it out to the floor. Before I do though, I just want to point, just put it out there that the video evidence of those Debbie and Karen Stevie Nights of Passion are available if you want to speak to me later. But I'm now opening up to the floor. Oh, hang on, here we go.
I want you back.
She wants it back, but only we can all be there.
We can come to an agreement.
I think we can arrange something.
We can work something out.
So, as I said, I'm now opening up to the floor, and this lovely lady here would like to say a few words.
Hi. Nobody ever mentioned her interaction with animals. I want to say about this horse whisperer, who is Karen. Sorry, I got emotional. But I remember when there were two horses that wouldn't respond to any human being. And then Karen came and just went like this, and the horses followed her. And we used to study natural horsemanship, and we all went, wow, how did you do that? And she did things with horses without talking, because the horses don't speak English or Chinese or whatever. It was her body language that follow a horse. The horses follow, and not her horses. They were not her horses. They were not wild. They belonged to the people. And she had this fantastic connection with the animals. It doesn't matter horses or dogs, they would follow her, and we were all jealous. So we followed Pecorelli, which is called natural horsemanship, and she could have 3 horses, and she would stand in the middle and go like this, and the horses would follow, and she would say, turn around, the horses would turn around. The horses never met anybody, and the owners couldn't control the horses. And there she was, remember, in Maria?
We get it!
What you did.
Yes, that's Karen!
Yeah, and that was, wow, we were all in awe and standing there going, of course, look at her. All the guys were in love, of course.
So Russell doesn't work on
And I have to thank Russell for driving us there, because he was, you remember, you were the major driver, and he drove, and we were always talking about this communication, you do this, and Karen said, you stand here, you stand there, but to her it came so natural, and what she did, and it's just, the horse that never wanted to be with people, suddenly Karen would walk and the horse was behind her. Anyway, thank you very much for having me
here. Of course, there is no video evidence of Karen's interaction with the horses, because that would just be terribly wrong. Simulator. Okay, now again, if there was anyone else who would like to, am I sensing some? Here we go. Yes.
It's the rock star. It's the rock star.
Hello everybody, I had a fantastic rock star day today, but not as fantastic as these guys had. I've known Russell for quite a long time. I'm one of the sailing crowds. There's quite a few sailors here. Yeah, there we go, yeah, all the glossy yachties. And we've known, obviously, Karen and Russell since BJ, which is before Jack.
I thought that meant something else.
But one of the things I must say, when people are saying Russell is fast, one of the first few times I met Russell, we're towing a 2-ton boat, so Jagged Edge, which Leon is the illustrious owner, somewhere, and his wife Ruthie, they're here. Towing it up to Lake Macquarie, and we had to reverse it down a driveway and the rest of it. And Russell is one of the most amazing people at any articulated, vehicle. And of course, he doesn't do it fast. No, he reverses this trailer into the CYC at 100 miles an hour, but gets it exactly right. Load up the trailer, and away we go. So, and he's also one of the only few guys I know who actually has done a triathlon, I think, here. And he turns up to the boat still with a number on his arm. And so I've just run a triathlon and now I'm coming twilight sailing. So he's certainly quite an amazing guy. He's let me bikes for the Wollongong run, for the cycle ride, and as everybody said, amazing, generous couple. And Karen has managed to tame him, and together they work very, very well. So it's fantastic to see them. Yeah, well, exactly. And it's fantastic to see them work together and apart as well. I mean, Karen's this fantastic tango dancer, which I hope we'll see someone. Well, let's see. Have a night, guys. Yeah. I've heard about it but never seen it. But yeah, no, I just wish them all the best, and I think they're an amazing couple. And although it's like one of those friends that, you know, I've known them for years and we only see each other very infrequently, but you're always welcome. And,
Thanks.
yeah, and it's just fantastic. So wish them all the best. Anybody else?
Yes, oh, now this is a gentleman who told me he wasn't going to say anything, but he's decided.
Good evening. First of all, Karen, you look gorgeous. Welcome you to our family after 10 or 15 years. It's been a pleasure to have met you and have lived with you over a while. And now to everyone else, I'm not a very good public speaker, so I probably not talk a lot, but talk shit. So anyway, we kicked Russell out of home when he was 12.
You're pretty cool parents.
I know, we're the worst parents in the world. But he's turned out to be a very good fella, and he does things at 100 mile an hour, and I guess that comes from me because I do things like that. And that comes from being farming people, and we have to make decisions on, you know, quite a lot. A couple of stories about Russell and his mates.
We're out of time, Peter said we're out of time.
We had this farm at just above Wellington. And Russell and his mates come round with these cars that they used to drive up in the middle of the road. Mike was one and a few others. We won't go too far. And they would roar around these paddocks with their crash helmets and crash their cars and fill up my shed with all their shit. And then we come to sell the farm, and Russell's got all this BDA escorts and motors and God knows what are worth thousands, and he had to get rid of them. And I said, well, the dump's a good place. And he did not agree. But he did get rid of him, so after that. And he brought this rally car for his friend up north, parked it in our garage. I took it for a drive. They think it had no brakes, didn't it? It was pretty powerful. It was a pretty good machine. But Russell likes his rallying. He took me for a ride one day. In the first corner we hit this dust bowl, and all I got covered in was shit. But that's Russell who does things, and we love him, and he's been a good son. Second one I want to thank is Keith and Barbara coming down from up north. It's a 5-day journey and they did well, and I was going to introduce you to Gary, but he's gone home because his 3-year-old's gone to sleep. And that's about all I have to say. Thank you,
Okay, we're on a roll here. Oh, surprise, surprise, my wife wants to say something.
Oh my God.
Encourage.
Uh-oh.
I wasn't going to speak, but I was encouraged. Good. You did this to me before this one. Okay. I've known Karen since the day I came home from hospital in a little blanket in a bus bag. And I think the first person I ever met. So that was 46 and a half years ago.
No,
No, that's my number.
46? 26, 36 and a half, you meant 36 and a half.
We must have a 50th anniversary. We must.
40th, she said, 40th.
Okay, I think just going with the theme of Fast and Furious and all things, what was that term? It's something in vernacular vehicle or something, I don't quite know what you said. I remember many occasions in our youth where Karen's adventurous nature put me to the test. I'm not sure what came first, Karen or me, in terms of what we did. No, we blamed each other and we got in trouble a lot. But Julie was claiming to know all about that, but then she found out something tonight that she didn't know. So there's probably more of those. No, what I was going to say is, we're very lucky Karen's here. One of our first first ventures with a speeding vehicle was a little motorcycle that we bought from one of your friends, or who was it? I don't even remember. Peter, up the hill. No, it wasn't Dennis. That was later. And we used to hoon around the streets on this unregistered crap bike that just went like crazy. And Karen one day was on the back of this thing wearing a scarf which got caught in the back wheel as she's wearing it, and she nearly got ripped off the back and killed. So we were very fortunate, even though we were completely sick. We got back on it and just kept going. It was all fine, no problem. Nothing ever happened. Did I really say that out loud? I'm not sure.
Who would have Debbie started?
So we're very lucky she's here, but that bike went until one day it got caught in power burn and the accelerator cable came out and it got stuck, and I don't know which one of us was on it, but somebody was on it as it was doing power burns and wheelies up the street, Orchard Road, until it just went down to the ground and smoked out and just went spinning around, and then that was the end of that motorcycle. And then there were many other occasions, if there was water skiing to be done or a motocross bike to get on or whatever, Karen was there and I was following. It was usually one of her boyfriends that had it.